So second unit we are having the ER model, ma. So ER model is so important actually. So entity relationship model. So now see what is an entity. Okay. So generally entity means what here? Like real world object. What is an entity is nothing but it is a real world object.
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది.
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది.
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది మేడం.
వెదర్ అవుతుంది.
Ma'am, voice is not clear.
Not clear.
వాయిస్ క్లియర్ లేదు.
One second, I will on my system. Okay. ఇప్పుడు కూడా అలానే ఉందా?
ఎస్, బాగుందండి. ఇప్పుడు
వినిపిస్తుందా?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
ఓకే, క్లియరా?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
బాగుందండి.
Okay, so ER model means what is an entity? I said entity is nothing but it's a real world object. Means about any object we can store data, we can create data here. So in this, what is I said 5 types we are having. 5 types. What we are having: ER model, relational model, hierarchical model, network data model. ఇవన్నీ మనకి రేపు చెప్తాను. 5 models ఉన్నాయి. సో దీనిలో one of the model ఏంటి మనకి ER model. Okay, which is the we are having ER model. So ER model means what? Now see what is an entity means. I said here it is real world object means examples you can take student, employee, okay, faculty, college, university, anything you can take here. So see here, even one example here, entity set. So entity set means about data and group. So about customer data, about the group of students. Okay, means group of colleges. That is called as a entity set.
Ma'am, voice is not clear, ma'am.
వాయిస్ క్లియర్ గా లేదా?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
ఎస్ మేడం, లేదు.
వెయిట్ ఫర్ 1 సెకండ్.
చెప్పులే.
రావట్లేదు కదా రావట్లేదు. వస్తుంది మా వాయిస్?
లేదు మ్యామ్, వాయిస్ బ్రేక్.
నో మేడం, రావట్లేదు.
రావట్లేదా? ఏం ప్రాబ్లం ఎక్కడ? ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా?
బెటర్ మేడం.
నేను వేరేతో లాగిన్ అవుతున్నాను. అప్పటిదాకా అది స్లోగా ప్రాసెస్. అప్పటిదాకా వినండి క్లాస్. ఓకేనా?
అస్సలు వినిపించట్లేదు మేడం.
అస్సలు వినిపించట్లేదా?
లేదు లేదు.
ఓ మై గాడ్. యాక్చువల్ గా నెట్ స్లో ఉందమ్మా. వైఫై స్లో ఉంది అండ్ అదర్ సిగ్నల్స్ ఆల్సో స్లో బికాస్ హియర్ ద వెదర్ కండిషన్స్ ఆర్ నాట్ గుడ్. వర్షం వచ్చేలా ఉంది, బాగా క్లౌడీగా ఉంది మొత్తం. మేబీ అందుకని ఏమో అట్లయితే ఏం చేయాలి ఇప్పుడు?
Please continue, ma'am.
Continue, na? Okay, thank you, ma'am. Actually, I'm starting the time. Okay. So properties of entities. Truths are nothing but the properties of entities. Behavior of the entity. Behavior means what? Like about student. Student means student details, like number, student name, okay, address, marks. Will becomes under the properties of entities. So properties here. Properties are nothing but attributes. So చూడండి మా ఇక్కడ. సో ఈ టేబుల్ లో మనకి జాన్ అని చెప్పేసి, అలాగే నార్త్ సైడ్ సౌత్ సైడ్ ఇట్లా డేటా ఇచ్చేసాడు. సో ఇట్లా మనం టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ attributes are not what the properties of entity. So in attributes we are having different types of attributes: single valued attribute and multi-valued attribute, derived attribute, single and composite attribute. So single valued attribute means the phone number is the number actually. Multi-valued means we are having like a personal number, land number, okay, like office number, friend means a dad number, mother number. If we are maintain that type of number called as the multi-valued number. And single valued means like example we should give here, what he given here. Okay, I will explain. See, next we are having derived attributes. Derived attributes means what? From other attributes if you are deriving. Like from the date of birth, how we are finding? Date of birth, how we are finding means if we know the, I mean age, how we are date of birth, then you can find the age. If you know date of birth, then you can find the age. So that type of attributes are called as derived attributes. Means normally employee ID, student ID, these type of IDs are called as simple attributes. Composite attribute means like if one attribute having the many, like name taken first name, last name, will taken composite given that only. Just I said now, first name, middle, last, composite, and here address also composite attributes. And the street number again he given the composite attribute, street number, street name. Okay, this we are the different types of the attributes. How many types? Single, single attribute, positive attribute, derived attribute. 5 types we are complete. Coming to entity types of entities. Weak entity, strong entity. So what is the weak entity, strong entity means here? Weak entity means what? If you take an example of the family who is the head actually, or is the head. Okay, so we all are the dependents. So those who entity is dependent, those whose entity existence is dependent as a weak entity. Okay, for example, if you take son can be dependent on the father. Okay, father is the strong entity here. So father is not dependent. Son or family are completely dependent upon the father. So father is a strong entity and a weak entity. So entities we are having 2 types of entities, strong entity and weak entity. So strong entity means those existence is not dependent on entity. Not dependent is called as entity, and the dependent is called as a weak entity. That is about the strong and weak entities. Now, how we take in notations, some symbols we are having. So using the symbols we can draw. So now here entity symbols he given. So this rectangle box is a normal entity. Okay. And also we can say here strong entity also. This entity, normal entity is called as strong also. Weak entity means double rectangle symbol. Double rectangle symbol is called as a weak entity. And next, associative means what? Generally, if we want to give the relationship between 2 entities, like a bank account, customer, loan. Like this, if we are taking 2 entities, between the 2 entities, if we want to show a relationship, teacher, student, then that we call as a association, associative entity. Diamond symbol will be the example. Okay. Next, so just now I said na relationship also diamond symbol. And here below diagram, associative entity means in the rectangle box you should draw the diagram. Then weak relationship means weak double diamond symbol. Double diamond symbol is called as a weak relationship. Now see the notations for the attributes. So normal ellipse symbol is a normal attribute. And next we are having a multi-valued attribute. So multi-valued attribute for the double ellipse symbol. And dashed attribute. Dashes means like dashed is here there now. Dashed attribute is called as a derived attribute. And next we have diamond symbol. That is a relationship. So these are the notations for the entity diagrams. So if you are drawing about the diagrams, then this will be there. Okay. Then wait 1 second. I will show one more slide here. So those who wants to more knowledge, means more clearness, then Java T-Point website will be there generally. Java T-Point DBM. So DBMS now you are having DBMS. If you click like this in the Google search, this is a tutorial. Okay, if you open this tutorial, then here he given the all clear information about topics. What is DBMS? What are definitions, updation, retrieval, characteristics, Very simple to understand language he given here. Okay. And he given index also here. So this is the ER model concept. So see here diagrams. So just now we see the notations now. So diagrams, once you see the diagrams, one example I want to show here. One diagram for the ER concept. See here. If we are taken, this is the one diagram for the student details. So a student is what between entity. Yes, ma'am. All of you listening. My voice is coming or not coming?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So student is the entity, and all the attributes are means ID is there, name is there, address is there, age is there. These all are the attributes. So like this, we should draw the ER diagram. In examination point of view, also, if you can, you are writing ER model, then you can draw the simple diagrams. So he explained ER model in the what we are have entity, weak entity, strong entity, attributes. In the attribute, different types of attributes, and about relation also. We are having 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to many, many to one. These are the relationships we are having. So, okay. So here in this diagram, what we have seen between the relation between two entities, if you want to give the relation, he uses the diamond symbol. Okay, the diamond symbol is shown the here association, or we call as a relationship. Okay. So see the diagram here for the relationship here he given. This is the relation. Okay. Employee works for department. So what is the relationship between the employee and department here? Works for. Employee works for department. Okay. And if you want to show the weak entity, strong loan is the strong entity, and weak entity is the installment. Installment, we pay the money, EMI. Okay. Like he given the loan and installment. And attributes, this ID, phone number, name, age, these are all the attributes here. So already shown the composite attribute, multivariate. Okay. And so see here, in this diagram, age is the dashed attribute. So this dashed line is called as a derived attribute. Dash is called as a derived. Now one more example is given. See here, teacher teaches student. Teacher teaches. So what is the relation between the student and teacher here? Teaches. So the relationship how we can give means here, like using the diamond symbol. So now see in the relationship we are having the many types 1 to 1. First he given the 1 to 1 relationship. So 1 to 1 means see here, one female is there, one male is there here. So one female, one male, generally what is the relation? Married. So generally in our Indian culture, one female, one male only married. That is the example he given. Then next we are having 1 to many. So for 1 to many, what he given? Scientist invents more inventions. Okay, he can maybe researches about all those things. So scientist is only one person, but he invents here more inventions. Then next we are having many to one. So many to one, what he given? Many students are there. So many students enroll the course. Students are many are there, but enroll the same like you people. Okay, now you people all are the students only, but you people are taking the only one course. That is the many to one. Next we are having many to many relationship. So many to many relationship means employees, many employees are there, many projects are there. So in the company wise, for many employees, many projects will be given. So employees assigned many projects. So this is about the ER concept. You can understand easily. This is the very basic topic. Okay. Next concept. So next he given what he given here, keys, about keys. So keys means what is a key means the data. Okay, so table you created. In that table, if you want to identify the data, how we can identify, how we can access the data means through the keys we can identify. So how many keys we are having? So primary keys. So for example, take an employee. For employee ID, we can give the primary. Means one here, the names will be same. Maybe in your class, maybe Ramesh, Suresh. Okay, Ramya. Like maybe 2-3 persons will be there with the same name. But the ID number will be the student ID will be. So primary class A prime key. Next is foreign key. Foreign key is what? So for example, if having master table, I mean a table means a master table, sub table. So in the master table, one column is there, one department. That department will be the in next table. This is a primary key. Means in the one table, student details, student date, process date, department will be this example. Okay. So in the table, the department number is the first column. Okay. Then what happened? So this first, if we are given the foreign key, so this subtable, this subtable, what a department number will give the reference to the master table. So through this subtable, you can link the master table. If you are doing like this, called as foreign key. So in the diagram, he shows how he gives here banks, PK, in what is the interest rate, loan amount, bank ID. Okay. So the other table they created a car. Okay. So in that what is there? Financed by, make, model, year. Here PK he given, here he given FPA. I think this is also PK maybe. Is there? Both which one is the common? Common is nothing here. Each car can only be financed by one bank. Therefore, the primary key, bank ID and the bank. Okay, yeah. So generally here, what is the bank ID will be the reference to the finance table. What is here? What he wants telling here? The bank ID will be by reference given to the this car table. Then automatically it will be reference means then that is called as a foreign key. This concept is called as a foreign key. Okay. Now see next concept we are having cardinality and ordinality. So cardinality mapping means like just before I explained 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to 1, many to in one, any, only one and one, 0 or 1, 1 or many, 0 or many. So only one entity will be there. Then that is the one cardinality. Many means here many will be there. Many entities will be there. Actually, diagram will be not like this. If the diagram will be given the both, then it will be easy to understand. But here given like this. Okay. And one or many will be there. 0 means like diagram. Okay, I will show you this mapping cardinal diagram. What about the data? Like see here, given employee.
My voice is not audible.
ఆడిబుల్ నాట్ ఆడిబుల్ వినిపించట్లేదా అందరికీనా కొంతమందికి నా ప్రాబ్లం ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు లిజనింగ్ ఆర్ ఓన్లీ సమ్ పీపుల్
Not
ఓన్లీ
clear, ma'am.
నాట్ క్లియర్
Break అవుతుంది, ma'am.
ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా
Yes, ma'am.
చూడండి వినిపిస్తుందా
అంటే కొంచెం బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది వాయిస్.
ఓకే ఓకే డయాగ్రామ్ కనిపిస్తుంది కదా డయాగ్రామ్ చూడండి ఇన్ ద డయాగ్రామ్ వాట్ ఆర్ దేర్ ఎంట్రీస్ ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి ఎంప్లాయీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఈస్ ద ఎంటిటీ అండ్ కింద డయాగ్రామ్ లో డ్యూరేషన్ ఆల్సో ఎంటిటీ అండ్ రిమైనింగ్ విల్ బి ద అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ అండ్ మధ్యలో వర్క్స్ ఉంది కదా వర్క్స్ ఇన్ఫో దట్ ఈస్ ఏ డైమండ్ సింబల్ ఐ మీన్ రిలేషన్షిప్ ఓకే సో దిస్ ఈస్ ఓవర్ దెన్ నౌ సీ ద బేసిక్స్ ఆఫ్ రిలేషన్షిప్ it already many to many diagram
బెంగళూరులో ప్రధాని మోదీ రోడ్ షో
వినిపిస్తుంది చూస్తున్నారా హలో
Yes, ma'am.
డయాగ్రామ్ చూడండి మేము ఆల్రెడీ మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాము రిలేషన్షిప్ గురించి సో ఇది చాలా ఈజీ టాపిక్ ఓకే సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్ యాక్చువల్లీ హియర్ ఇది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ రిలేషనల్ డేటా మోడల్ కంటిన్యూ చేయనా వేరే దాన్ని ఆన్ చేయాలా ఏమా కంటిన్యూ చేయాలా వేరే దాంతో ఆన్ చేయాలా
కొంచెం బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది మ్యామ్ వాయిస్.
అవుతుందా 1 సెకండ్ ఫోన్ ఒకటి మంచిగా సిగ్నల్ ప్రాబ్లం One second, ma. 92017 వచ్చేసి 98746.
అదే
198747. One second, ma'am. వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
ఇప్పుడు క్లియర్ ఉందా వాయిస్? ఓకే. సరే, మీ దగ్గర బుక్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్. కొందరి దగ్గర లేవు.
కొందరి దగ్గర లేవా?
స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేస్తారా?
సరే, నేను ఒక నిమిషం షేర్ చేస్తున్నా. ఒక నిమిషం, 1 సెకండ్ మా. అయ్యో, oh amma, hello. Actually in laptop charging over, I'm putting the charging. Actually I'm taking the class in the from the phone actually, but you people said that, so that's why I on the laptop, but in this charging is not available. So again I started here. So I joined with the phone only. ఫోన్ ఓకే? నా వాయిస్ వస్తుందా?
మ్యామ్.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
ఇవాళ ఇలానే సరిపోయింది క్లాస్ లో. నేను ఆన్ చేస్తున్నామా, ఇన్ కేస్ ఇందులో రాకపోతే చెప్పండి, దాని నుంచి ఆన్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
సో ఇక రిలేషన్ డేటా మోడల్ లో ఉన్నాం మనం యాక్చువల్గా. సో రిలేషనల్ అంటే నేను చెప్పా, వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ రిలేషన్ మ్యామ్? రిలేషన్ అంటే ఏంటి? రిలేషన్ ఇస్ అ టేబుల్. ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ద టేబుల్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు క్రియేట్ డేటాబేస్, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ రిలేషనల్ డేటా మోడల్. సో రిలేషనల్ డేటా మోడల్ లో మనకు కమాండ్స్ SQL ఉంటుంది. SQL లో ఎన్ని కమాండ్స్ ఉంటాయి? DDL, DML, DDL, DCL, TCL. Okay, so I'm sharing the screen now. See everyone.
Yes ma'am.
Yeah, 1 second, I'm opening.
Third unit, basics of relational module.
Which page number?
31.
31 na kaadu kada. Okay, you are telling a textbook ah?
Yes ma'am.
Okay.
Relational module.
Yes. చూడండి ఇక్కడ So in the form of the table, along the relationality table form low, in case we are creating in the table form, that is called as a relational data model. Okay. So in this, the terminology he given, see here, schema. Schema means I said yesterday only, like a design. If you want to create some design, that is called as a schema. So what he given schema means specifies name of relation plus name and type of each column. Means in table, how we can know here, like a student ID, name, login, age, CPA. These are the here column names, or we call as a fields also. So if we created this logical structure in this DBMS, then you can enter the rows. So first we should create generally manually. What happened, rows and column means we can draw the rows and columns, but in the DBMS pattern first we should create the columns. So if we creating the columns, then we can enter the data. That is about the schema. Now see tuple he given, tuple. Okay. So tuple means we call as the other name is rows. Tuples are nothing but the rows only. Okay. So what he given here, a relational algebra, relational calculus means in this algebra means a union. Anyone know about the marks? Sets, union, intersection, join, like this if we are doing, that is called as a algebra, relational algebra. Okay. So now see first one he given, SQL query language. So query means what here? See the example. Select star from student S where S dot age means in the student table. In the student table, if you want to find the age. So age, how we are finding? We are writing the query. So that query is this is the query. Select the star from student S where S dot age. That is called as a query. So this type we call as a SQL query language. We call as a SQL query language. So now Shira, to create the table. So actually he is not giving clearly if the pattern in the material. In this PDF, he given some. One of the pattern, one of the clear cut is not there actually here. So DDL, DML, DCL, if they take the commands, I will show once again, ma'am. This is not good. Actually, this PDF is not good. See here. So to create a table, how we can create here using the create command. So see the create command will be there. Update command will be there. Delete command will be there. Select command will be there. Drop command, insert command. These all are the commands to create and update our table. Update our SQL table. We also do like this. What happened now? Someone? A second. చూడండమ్మా ఇక్కడ టర్మ్స్ చూసే టర్మ్స్ ఉన్న డొమైన్ అంటారు, అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ అంటే తెలుసు కదా మనకు ఆల్రెడీ. ఓకే, స్కీమా, రిలేషనల్ కీ మొత్తం మనం చూసాము. సో టేబుల్ ఎలా ఉంటది, సో నేమ్, రోల్ నెంబర్, అట్లా ఫోన్ నెంబర్, అట్లా టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చు. దిస్ ఇస్ ద వే టు క్రియేట్ టేబుల్ జనరల్లీ. సో దిస్ table how we can create means using the commands here. The commands here also not given. Now he given the relational algebra. So just before we have seen. So in the top algebra, what are the operations we are having? See diagram. Select operation, project operation, union, set intersection, set difference, cateration, and rename operation. So these are the different types we are having here. So now see what is the concept here. టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో ఇది ఉందమ్మా మీకు, ఇలా క్లియర్ గా ఇచ్చాడు, సిలబస్ వైజ్ ఉందా మీకు? హలో, ఇవి ఉన్నాయా?
కానీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఆపరేటర్స్ ఇందులో లేదు మ్యామ్.
లేదా? సరే సరే, ఓకే అమ్మా, సరేలే. 1 second. ప్రాపర్ గా మెటీరియల్ లేదమ్మా, మెటీరియల్ లేదు ప్రాపర్ గా, దానిలో ఉంటుంది దీనిలో లేదు, దీనిలో ఉంటుంది దానిలో లేదు, ఏందో చూడండి. కీ కన్స్టెంట్ చూడండి ఇక్కడ. సో ఇది ఆల్రెడీ మనం చూసాం కదా, ప్రైమరీ కీ చెప్పాను కదా ఆల్రెడీ. వాట్ ఇస్ ది ప్రైమరీ కీ మీన్స్ టు యూనిక్లీ ఐడెంటిఫై డేటా వి ఆర్ యూజింగ్ ద ప్రైమరీ కీ హియర్. ఇన్ దిస్ టేబుల్ స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి ఇస్ ఏ ప్రైమరీ కీ. Primary key is key constraints. Okay, what are the concept? Actually relational integrity constraints. So in integrity constraints we are having domain constraints, key constraints, differential integrity constraints. So main is the here key constraints are very important concept here. So in this we are having primary key, foreign key, super key. Okay, and one more key, this only they given. Okay, candidate key is also there, but in this not available. Okay, so primary key already we know. Now coming to the super key. So super key means what? A set of one or more attributes that uniquely identify rows in a
table. A primary key is a subset of
table. A primary key is to create already we created a primary key. For that, if you are creating the subsets, sets, you know na, unions. Okay, so many combinations in this table. See employee SSN, employee number, employee name will be there na. So employee SSN, one primary key here. Employee SSN, employee number combination, employee SSN, employee name combination. Otherwise we can take 3: employee SSN, employee number, employee name. Otherwise employee number, employee name. For these 3 columns, how many combinations will be created? That is called as a super key. Super key means nothing but here for these 3 combinations, 3 tables, 3 columns, actually 3 columns, how many combinations you can create? That is called as a super key actually. Okay, next now see, he given here composite key. So composite key means what? Composite also many. Composite means actually we have seen composite attribute. Composite attribute, what example I given? Like name, first name, last name, middle name. Address if taken, so Medipatnam, like from Medipatnam internally one the street name, like this. Okay, so a key that consists of more than one attribute to uniquely identify rows in a table is called as a composite key. So in the table more than one attribute unte ganaka, so for this attribute uniquely identify data, for these attributes if you are given the composite key individual attributes, uniquely you can identify data. That type of we call as a composite attribute. So in this table, sales table, what he given? Customer, ID order, ID product, code product count. So if we take in the customer ID also, uniquely you can identify data in this table. Okay. ID order also, if you take in, uniquely you can identify data. ID product, if you take in, there also you can uniquely identify data. Okay. So means each and every attribute means column name, nothing. Okay. For each column, if you are identify unique data, that type of attributes are called as a composite keys. That type of keys are called as a composite keys. Okay. Now he given here foreign key. So foreign key, see, just before I give an example, the master table and sub table. Now see the example he given. That example only he given here. Student ID in the student table. Student table is a master table here. Student ID, student name, student age. These three columns he given. In the next table, what is there? Customer ID, student ID. So in this second table, student ID will be there, na? So this student ID is the primary key for the master table. Okay. In the second sub table, the student ID is a primary key for the master table. So that type of relation, if you are given, okay, means this student ID reference is given to the master table. So in this, you are identifying data here from here, second table. Automatically, you will be get the master table. Okay. So master table, completely master table will display. That concept is. Hello. That concept is called as a foreign key. Okay. So now see the important questions I'm telling here. First of all, you are learning the ER model. So in the ER model, again, 3 questions will be there generally. Otherwise, overall question will be asking. You should write the about entities, types of entities, okay, and ER diagram notations. These are the about entities, okay, and about attributes. What is an attribute and types of attributes, okay, and then relationship. What is the relationship and how many degrees of relationship? So overall, small shortcutly I'm telling. Entity is nothing but it is a real world object. Okay. So real world objects means what is the real world? Student, employee, faculty, customer, department. These all are the real world objects only. Okay. For this, if we are creating the database, that is that is about the entities. Okay. Entity set means what here? If we take in the class number of students will be there, na? So like college, university, class. Okay, these are the what here? Entity sets. Entity sets. Okay. Hello. And so in the next we are having attribute. What is an attribute? Properties of entities. Properties of entity. Property or behaviors of entities means. If you take a student table, their student number, student name, address, marks, these are the properties. Okay. So in attributes, again, we are having types: simple attribute, composite attribute, derived attribute, single valued attribute, multi-valued attribute. Okay. These are the 5 types of the attributes you are having. So this is completely what is the concept actually? ER model, entity relationship model. So in this what question they will be asking particularly, that answer you can write. Otherwise, if the question will be completely coming ER model means you should write these 3 concepts. So shortly you can write. Okay. Next we are having relational data model. So relational data model, what is that actually? So relation means in the form of table. If you are creating the data in the form of table means rows and columns. So in the relational data model, we are having like DDL, DML, DCL. 3 languages will be there to create the data. Okay. In DDL, again, we are having create. Okay. Create is to use to create a table. Okay. And the rename. So rename the table name. Drop the table name. So that answer I will be show. I actually have the PPTs. Okay. So tomorrow I will display and I will share you also. Okay. I had some PPTs of this DBMS. So I will share the notes to you. Then you can learn from there also. Small, shortly, what is the main points I created. Okay. That is about the relational data model. And next you are having the relational key constraints. Okay. So key constraints, just now we discussed the key constraints. So immediately you should write the primary key, foreign key, candidate key, composite key, super key. About these keys, you should write. Okay. This is the concept of the relational integrity constraints. This foreign key we call as also referential integrity also. Foreign key is also called as a referential integrity also. Okay. This concept we discussed. వినిపిస్తుందా?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
వినిపిస్తుంది మ్యామ్.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, మీకు ఇది ప్రాక్టికల్ నాలెడ్జ్ గివెన్. ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పాను కదా, just now I said the table, how to create a table, create the command will be there. So now see the syntax given here. Create is a keyword, table is a keyword, policies is the table name. So in the bracket open, what are the column names given? Policy ID. Policy ID will be the integer data type. And next column name is the cost. Cost is real. Real means decimal point numbers. And next he given SSN. So SSN is the character data type. Then he given the constraint also, primary key constraint for the policy ID and foreign key constraint for the SSN. Okay. And references for the employees. So like this, you can create a table of the policy. First one is the policies and second one is the dependencies. So relationship lo kuda 1-to-1 అని చెప్పొచ్చు, లేకపోతే యూనరీ, బైనరీ, టెరినరీ, ఎనరీ అలా ఆ టైప్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి మన రిలేషన్షిప్ లో. యూనరీ, బైనరీ, టెరినరీ, ఎనరీ. యూనరీ అంటే ఓన్లీ వన్ రిలేషన్షిప్ ఉంటే దాన్ని యూనరీ అంటాము. బైనరీ మీన్స్ ఇఫ్ ద టూ రిలేషన్షిప్ విల్ బి దేర్, ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఎ బైనరీ. The ternary means it's a three between the three entities. Means two means what here? Two entities. Teacher, student is the binary. Okay. And ternary means like brother, sister, mother. Ternary. Enary means so more than one entity. So more than one entity, if you want to give relation, that is called as a enary. Means more than two unte ganaka dani enary. More than three unte ganaka dani enary antam. So block 1 అయిపోయింది కంప్లీట్ గా. సో బ్లాక్ 2 లో ఏముందమ్మా? DBMS ఆర్కిటెక్చర్. Normalization. Okay, this is also one of the important concept. Actually, normalization is the very important concept. Okay, so normalization means what here? Generally, normalization ante enduku use chestam? Why we are using the normalization means to remove the redundancies. Okay, database create chesinapudu, whenever we are creating databases, so we are facing the many problems. Which type of problems means redundancy problem, consistency problem. So actually we know that the drawbacks of the file systems, data redundancy, data inconsistency. Okay, data yesterday we have seen. So that type of problems we faced. So to remove that type of problems, we are having the normalization. Okay. So normalization means what? It is a step-by-step process. Normalization ante entante, it is a step-by-step process. So using this step-by-step process, you can remove all the anomalies. Anomalies means what? Problems. You can remove all the anomalies. So in the example, we can remove the data redundancy using the normalization. So see here. సో ఇక్కడ చెప్తున్నారు చూడండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎస్యూమ్ చేస్తున్నాం డేటాబేస్ ఉంటే గనుక ఆల్రెడీ హీ గివెన్ సి అనామలీ. వాట్ హీ గివెన్? redundancy anomaly given. So anomaly means what? Problem. Redundancy means what? Yesterday I said is nothing but duplication of data. Redundancy means what here? Duplication of data. So this type of uncertain semantics, uncertain problems, if we want to remove, then we are using the normalization. Now see the definition here. It is a process of organizing the data in the database. So this is the one of the process, okay, to organize the data in the database by reducing redundancy, insertion, deletion, updating anomalies. Means whenever we are inserting data, then also we are facing the problem. If the duplication of data will be there, all the problems will be coming. How these problems will be coming means actually duplication of data means redundancy. In the database, if the redundancy will be there, these are all the problems: insertion problem, deletion problem, updation problem. All the problems we are facing. Okay. So to remove all the anomalies, we are having one of the process is called as a normalization. So normalization is not a directly process. It is a step-by-step process. Normalization and a step-by-step process. So in the normalization, we are having 5 types. 1NF, first normalization. 2NF, second normalization. 3NF, third normalization. Fourth normalization. And fifth normalization. 5 types we are having. Okay. Now see the 1NF. Okay. So 1NF, first normalization. So what is the first normalization definition he given here? Okay, see. So first normalization means to remove the non-atomic values. So in this what he given once, I will see here, see. First normal form states that each cell of the table must have atomic values. Yeah, that only I said. It means in the table, we can see one cell is having 2 values. Okay. Hyundai and Hyundai Mobis. If we try to update the price values of Hyundai, then it is also affects the Hyundai Mobis also. So to avoid this anomaly, we must store the value separately in each cell in the table as shown in figure. So above we are having table now. So in this table, we are having the data. This is the table. In this table, see here 2 times Hyundai. Okay. And Hyundai Mobis. So what he given? So non-atomic atomic values means same values undadu. Same values unte emotundi duplicate values kabatti we are facing the problem. So that type of first step is what? To remove the atomic values. Okay. So to remove the duplication of data, we should follow we have to follow, maintain the atomic values. So maintain the atomic values means what is telling here. So one cell is having 2 values. 2 values unte ganaka. Example also he given here Hyundai and Hyundai Mobis. So if you want to update the Hyundai details, what happened? Both will be going to update. Then we are facing the anomaly problem. So to avoid this problem, we are following the 1NF, first normalization. Okay. So table chudandi, example he given here. So cars, Lakshmi Hyundai. Example he given. Okay, this table example is not this table is not okay. So it's like Hyundai Mobis, it's like 2 values ni the table ibaddu. So separate values we should give here. Now he given about the functional dependency, FD. Okay. So to learn the normalization, we should learn some terminology: functional dependency, transitive dependency, joint dependency, multi-valued dependency. Dependencies we should know about the dependency. So because these terms we are using in the normalization concept. Okay. Now see here what is about the FD. FD means what here? What given? So we can see that each row now specifies the titles. So city, supplier, population, price, product. So for example, we could see Hafizpet in the city column 60,000 and 60,000 in population column. It states that column population is functionally dependent on the city column. So see the what he's telling. So what are the names we are having? City will be there, supplier will be there, population will be there, price will be there, product will be there. So what he's telling here, Hafizpet. Where is the Hafizpet? City C. Hafizpet will be there in the city Hafizpet column. So in the column, what is there? 60,000 will be there. So in the population column. So what happened here? That the population column is functionally dependent. So ఈ population ఎక్కడ ఉంది అంటే ఏం చెప్తాం? Where the population is available? In the city. Okay, population will be there. I am telling in your class some 60 students. So which class? In which class? In 4th semester computer application class. So what happened? The strength will be dependent on the class name. So that logical he is telling in this table. The population is what is the population? 60,000 will be there. So the 60,000 population will be dependent on the city column. So 60,000 population where they are available? In the Hafizpet. Where they are? In the Hafizpet. So this type of concept is called as a functional dependent. Okay, functional dependency or functionally dependent. So generally in RDB image or DB image, the value of one or more attribute X unambiguously determines the value of another attribute Y, then Y is functionally dependent. Okay, so see here, generally see in your class also, if I am calling the names, generally in your class Ravi will be there. Ravi will be 3 students are there. Ravi. Okay, then I am calling Ravi, 3 members are telling yes ma'am. But if I am calling the roll number, then no one knows. So those number will be I am calling, that people only stand. So here name is dependent on the roll number. In this example, name is dependent on the roll number. So name attribute is I am telling Y attribute and number is X attribute. So Y is functionally dependent on the X. How we are telling here? Y is functionally dependent on the X. That he is telling. Okay, see here example. Supplier population will be there. So product supplier price will be there. City population will be there. Supplier city will be there. So here what happening? The population is functionally dependent on the city. Okay, that is going to he is explaining. So this arrow mark will be there, Nama. This arrow mark is shown that functional dependency. Arrow mark if you are giving, so population is functionally dependent on the supplier. Price is functionally dependent on the product supplier, and population is functionally dependent on the city, and city is functionally dependent on the supplier. Like this we are telling. Okay, and for example we can see that on every row where every Hafizpet in the city column is there, is also 60,000 in the population. So that only is explaining what I explained before. Okay, that is about the first normal form. అయిపోయిందా టైము?
Yes, ma'am.
5:39 మ్యామ్.
చెప్పాలా బంద్ చేయాలా?
చెప్పండి
మేడం.
ఉన్నారా అందరూ? వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారా? ఉన్నారా? ఓకే, టాపిక్ ఒకటి చెప్పి కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాం, సరేనా?
ఓకే మేడం.
Now see the second normal form. So second normal form means what is the definition here? So see the definition. Should be say the first of all what happening? This relation in the second normal form, a relation should be in 1NF. Okay, ante second normal form avvali ante a relation is nothing but table ma. A table already first normal form lo undali. Ante first normal form condition edaithe undo aa condition ni follow avvali. Okay, what I am telling here, see ma, some people Muslims also there here. So what I am telling here, if the second normal form should be applicable means a relation should be already in 1NF. Means 1NF conditions will also applicable. Then we should follow the second normal form. So in the second normal form, what is the rule here? So and each non-key attribute should have the completely primary key. Okay, means each, what is telling, every non-key attribute should be the completely primary key. So for every attribute, every non-key attribute should apply the primary key. If then that follow, if that rule if we are following, then that is called as a 2NF, second normal form. Okay. So given here, see in the table 1 we have a primary key combined by two attributes, product and supplier, while there are two FFDs from the attribute supplier. So see the table here. What are their? Product, supplier, price. 3 columns will be there. So for product we given what we given? Primary key. Okay. So primary key will be applicable to this product column. If this is satisfied, this condition will be satisfied, then that table will be under second normalization. In case it is not satisfied, a table second normal form lo ledu ani cheppochu easy ga. And second table, what example he given? Table 4 here is called supplier, where the supplier attribute is the primary key. So ikkada kuda supplier table anedi primary key ani cheppi antunnadu. Okay. So you should remember just one thing, ma. It's nothing but generally primary key for whom which attributes we are giving means evariki istamante unique data undali. Primary key apply cheyali, primary key ivvali ante one condition will be the data will be unique data. So in this table, see number is a number column is the applicable to primary key. Number key easy ga because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the numbers are the unique data only. Okay. Atla kaakunda product ki iste product lo cars same undi kada. So we can't give to the primary key in this for this column. Okay, you people are understanding in the below example. If you are trying to give the primary key for the product key primary key ivvali ante akka data emundi cars undi. So we can't able to give the primary key there because the primary key, when we are giving the primary key means if the data is unique untene mana primary key istamu, unique lekapothe primary key applicable kaadu. So second ki iddamante akkada emundi Kun Hyundai Mobis and Kun Hyundai 2 times. Kun Hyundai 2 times undi. So ikkada kuda possible kaadu. Okay, next price koste, okay, price aithe ivvachu, no problem. Ante kada separate ne undi. Atla ante ఏ డేటా అయితే యూనిక్ గా ఉందో దానికి మనం ప్రైమరీ కీ ఇవ్వాలన్నమాట. ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇక సెకండ్ నార్మల్ ఫామ్ లో కనుక అప్లై చేస్తే దాన్ని ఏమంటామంటే ఆ రిలేషన్ 2NF లో ఉంది. సో 2NF రిలేషన్ సాటిస్ఫైడ్ అవ్వాలి అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ రిలేషన్ షుడ్ బి ఇన్ 1NF and it can be follow the each non-key attribute will be primary key, applicable to the primary key. That is called as the second normal form. Okay. Next, now see the third normal form. So third normal form ante again what we are telling, a relation should be in 2NF. 3NF follow అవ్వాలి అంటే మళ్ళీ ఆ టేబుల్ 2NF లో ఉండాలి. అంటే దట్ మీన్స్ అది 1NF ఫాలో అవ్వాలి, అది 1NFD ఫాలో అవ్వాలి and 2NFD కు ఫాలో అవ్వాలి. Then we are following 3NF. So 3NF what is the property will be there, what is the condition will be there. So see the condition what is telling here. To fulfill 3NF table, a table should fulfill 2NF and in addition to non-key attribute to be functionally FFD ante means functionally fully dependency of any other non-key attribute. Functionally fully dependency other non-key attribute. So functional dependency ante chusam kada manam. What is the meaning of the functional dependency? So I gave a lot of example. So in the class, if I taken the name and roll number, so name is functional dependent on the roll number. So What is telling here? No non-key attribute B. అంటే functional dependency లేకపోతే no. Okay. If you are not seeing here no, that is completely wrong. So no non-functional key dependencies. అంటే అలా functional key dependencies లేకపోతే, if not there, okay, then that is called as a third normal form. Okay. So third normal form applicable అవ్వాలి అంటే ఆ టేబుల్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఫుల్ఫిల్ ద 2NF. 2NF అవ్వాలి అంటే it will be fulfill the 1NF. Okay. So 1NF, 2NF, then we are coming to 3NF. So in the 3NF, what is the condition? Is if no non-key attribute will be not dependent on the functional dependencies, then that is called as a third NF. That is Sterling. Okay. Okay. So tomorrow I will explain the boycott normal, fourth normal, boycott normal form, fourth normal form, fifth normal form. Tomorrow I will explain. Okay. Okay, ma.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma. So concepts actually మధ్యలో కొంచెం డిస్టర్బెన్స్ అయింది, సిగ్నల్ రావట్లేదు, వాయిస్ వినిపించలేదని మీరే కొంచెం డిస్టర్బ్ చేస్తారు నన్ను యాక్చువల్గా ఇవాళ. సో టుమారో నేను ల్యాప్టాప్ ఛార్జింగ్ పెట్టుకుని రెడీగా ల్యాప్టాప్ నుంచి ఆన్ చేస్తాను, నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఓకే. సో ఓకే మా, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
మ్యామ్
చెప్పండి మా.
యూట్యూబ్ స్ట్రీమ్ అయితే బెటర్ గా ఉంటుంది మ్యామ్. యూట్యూబ్ స్ట్రీమింగ్ లేదు మ్యామ్ ప్రెసెంట్.
స్ట్రీమింగ్ లేదా, పెట్టమంటున్నారా? ఓకే మా, నేను ఇన్ఫార్మ్ చేస్తాను సార్కి, సరేనా? ఓకే మా, థ్యాంక్ చెప్తాను కంపల్సరీ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
ఓకే
మ్యామ్. హలో మ్యామ్. మ్యామ్. హలో మ్యామ్.
అరే బొచ్చు. హలో
మ్యామ్.
చెప్పమ్మా.
ఇప్పుడు దాకా మీరు చెప్పిన ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్స్ ఏనా?
ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్స్ చెప్పానమ్మా ఇవాళ, నేను మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ చెప్పాను, అందుకే రిపీట్ చెప్పాను. ఈఆర్ మోడల్, రిలేషనల్ డేటా మోడల్, రిలేషనల్ ఆల్జీబ్రా అండ్ ఇప్పుడు చెప్పిన నార్మలైజేషన్, ఇవి 4 టాపిక్స్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అన్నమాట, మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్.
Okay.
The last also I will send the notes and important questions also I will send. If you are having group there, you can add me. I will share this all the notes and important
we have questions. A group, ma'am.
Okay, you can add there, then I will send you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.